let's get right into it. I'm going to take the heavier one again today. And let's go for 50. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50 swings completed for the evening. Hi there. So today is day 2 of the diet. And on day 2 of the diet, you are allowed meat or proteins and vegetables, so green vegetables, not carb-based vegetables. So far today, I've had a salad with lettuce and apple cider vinegar and lemon juice and some spices and one chop. So that was for lunch. And then now for dinner, I am having mince with mushrooms and cabbage. And then I'm also having a salad. So the salad is the same one as earlier today, but I've added some peppers. And then additionally, what am I having? Oh, yes, this afternoon I also had some cauliflower made in the air fryer. And now tonight I've got some broccoli made in the air fryer. And then what I'm also going to add is a oat bran little flapjack. So on the diet, you're supposed to have this oat bran flapjack every day because that helps with filling you up. And so far it's been going well. I've not been feeling hungry. I don't think I'm meeting my fluid intake goals because I don't like water. But considering it all, I think I'm not doing too badly. So I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm thinking of maybe filming my meals that I take every day and then doing a what I eat in a week based on this diet that I'm following. Would you guys be interested in that? Comment down below. Is this your first time joining? So what I'm saying, or what I've told the people previously, is that last week I finished my challenge, and this week I'm continuing with the challenge, but I added a diet aspect to it. So I'm doing this book here, the Dukan diet, number 2, the 7 steps, and I am on day 2 today. So yesterday I was allowed proteins only, and today I'm allowed proteins plus green vegetables, so no carb-based vegetables. Hi Mark James, how are you? Where are you watching from? Is it your first time here? So yes, so I'm on day 2 of this plan today, and I've just mentioned before what I've had so far for the day and what my dinner is going to be tonight. Yeah, so tell me, do you want me to do something like that where I do a little video every day, capturing the food that I take for the day while being on this plan, and then at the end of the 7 days, then I make a what I eat in a day based on this diet? I'm in the West Coast. Where are you? Okay, is there any more questions or comments on the diet or anything else that you would like to know? Do you think it's a good idea if I do that? And please consider subscribing if you like this type of video. In Durban. I've never been to Durban. Yes, please consider subscribing if you've not subscribed to my channel yet. I would like us to grow the channel and become a nice little community. What is the reason for the diet? Well, Mark James, you'll have to go back in my playlist. So I'll link my playlist at the end of the episode or at the end of the live. I'll link the playlist below and I'll make it public. I'll make the video public. So then you can go have a look at the playlist. And on day one of the playlist, I share my stats. So my weight, my measurements, my body fat percentage. And the initial challenge was to do 50 kettlebell swings a day and for 20 days. And after the 20 days, to see if my body's percentage stats, if it has changed. And the challenge finished on Friday was day 20 and nothing changed significantly, not up or down. But now I have to take into account it was Easter, it was my birthday. So obviously all of those type of situations are situations where you eat a lot. So my weight and my measurement didn't change positive or negative. It just basically coasted around the same level. So then I decided, okay, I'm going to continue with the challenge, but I'm going to address my eating habits. So from last week, Monday, I started with this plan and I started discussing this on the live yesterday for the first time. Hi, Taiba Khan. Hello, Vignesh Warren. How are you guys? Are you also based in South Africa? I'm new here. What's the healthiest fruit? They normally say blackberries, eh? Any type of berry is normally healthy. It's got good antioxidants, so it's good for inflammation levels, and they don't have a lot of sugar normally. So, Tabia, have you watched my channel before? If this is your first time on the live, have you watched my channel before? Would you maybe consider subscribing? I do lifestyle type of videos every Friday or Saturday based on how the week goes. And I've done a couple of what I eat in a days before. As I mentioned earlier, I'm thinking of doing a what I eat in a day based on this plan that I'm doing. So every day for the week, Monday to Sunday, to film what I'm eating. And then at the end to share it with you. And then it would be based on this book, this diet that I'm following. Are you also watching from Durban? We've got another viewer here who's also from Durban, Tabia Khan. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Mark James, what is the best diet to lose a tummy? I would think it's a diet that you can follow, eh? There are many diets out there, but it's got to do with your willpower and your willingness to do what is necessary. And I think with this one, why I like it, it's because you can eat as much as you like as long as it's from the allowed list. I don't like being restricted and feeling hungry. So if I want to or am able to eat 1 kilogram of meat without any fat, I have to add, then I can eat it on this plan. I don't have to worry about it as long as it doesn't have any fat on the meat. So day one, yesterday, it was only proteins. So you can eat as much proteins as you want to on day one. And then every day on the plan, you add another aspect or one other component. So yesterday I was only allowed protein. And then today I'm allowed protein and green vegetables. Any other questions or comments? And like I said, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. How old are you? Take a guess and then I'll tell you. Anyone else who wants to guess maybe? 36, thank you. Thank you, Tabia, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay, so Mark guesses 36. Tabia, do you want to? Oh my goodness, you are 25. Maybe you guys are being too kind. I don't know if you are just trying to, what's the, in Afrikaans, they say, stil my ego. I can't translate that now. My English is gone now. But anywho, so, no, I was born 1978, so what's that? 46 or 47, I always get confused. One of those two, but I, my husband is screaming here from the back, 47. I don't want to know I'm 47. I'm like, I still want to be 20, so thank you for the 25, Tabia. I appreciate it. Yes, I just said 47, Mark. Thank you, Tabia. Okay. Yes, stroke my ego. Yes, thank you. You see, I told you my English is finished for the day. Are there any other questions, Tabia? If you want to, I go live every afternoon between 6 and 6:30. And at the beginning of the live, I do 50 kettlebell swings a day. So if you want to, you can join me tomorrow night between 6 and 6:30. Get a kettlebell and swing with me. So when I started the challenge, I used a 4 kg kettlebell, but I think after about 2 weeks, it became so easy to do the 50 swings that I've upgraded and I got a 6 kg. So now this one is quite taxing and I feel it in my forearms. But I just realized now that tonight I'm not feeling it in my forearms. Yesterday I was still feeling it in my forearms and I did 50 today. So maybe it's time to move up because when I used the lighter one, I started with 50 and when it started to get easy, I continued up to 80. And when I could finish 80, I got the bigger one. And then I had to start building up again. So I was able to do 50. I was able to do 50 today with a bigger one. Can you have a spice? Okay, Tabia, that would be awesome. Then say hi tomorrow. Mark James, can you have a spice? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Food. With the food.
Oh, with the food. My husband is helping me here from the back. He's, what do they call it in YouTube terms? He's moderating from the back. Okay, so with the food, yes, you are allowed to have spices, but you're not allowed to have any sugar. So spices are allowed, any spices, but no sugar is allowed. Can I eat spicy food a little bit? Yeah, a little bit of spice, not a lot of spice. There's this Chinese place in Cape Town that we normally visit, and they've got, what is that thing called that we normally buy? Basil fried beef. And there's normally chilies in there. And I would eat like one or two of the chili pieces that's in the food, but I would remove all of the rest and give them to my husband. And even with taking most of them out, I'm still like hot. Husband, they say you must show your face and come say hi, please. But what is a little spice in Durban? Exactly. Oh, there the boy is peeping.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, we like spicy food, but yeah, I'm not so good with it. Hubby loves it. The kids obviously don't like it. So that limits what you can make and how much you can add to the food. Okay, guys, if there's nothing else, then I'll see you guys tomorrow between 6 and 6:30. For you, a handful of chilies is okay, not for me. Okay, so then Where do I stay? I'm in the West Coast. So all the way on the other side of the country. I actually lived in Johannesburg for a while, but at the end of 2017, I moved this side because my family is this side. Okay, guys, if there's nothing else, I'll see you again tomorrow night between 6 and 6:30. Tavia or Tabaya, please just help me. Am I saying it correctly? Any case, come join me tomorrow night and I'll see you then. I hope you have a lovely evening further. Bye-bye.